OGC needs. He's also coming in as a debutant alongside Owusu, but I think for Kojo it's not that much of a surprise because Otoado visited him in France before the last call-up in September. And so even though he didn't make the September squad, there was that understanding that, the FA are keeping a close eye on him. And so it's not surprising to see him in the team. For Prince Owusu, what we're hearing is that when Otoado went for the Century Cup, he was impressed by what he saw by the midfielder. So that's why he scored him to the team. But aside that, I don't think there are any surprises. The usual suspects, Mohamed Kudus, Kamaldeen Sulemana, Inaki Williams, Semenyo, all of the guys in there. And it's the hope that Ghana would be able to see it over the line. We've seen
Comoros.
Ghana, yes. So
Ghana should be able to beat Comoros.
Yes. But you see, it's not even about getting 4 points and qualifying. The Central African Republic, Ghana has to win. But when Ghana wins that game, it means that a draw against Comoros will be enough. But it's not about a draw. Ghana has to remember what Comoros has done to this country.
In the past.
The pain that small country has inflicted to the millions of Ghanaians. They were the team that knocked Ghana out of the AFCON.
Exactly.
4 years ago, yes. And then they also came back in the World Cup qualifiers. They also scored Ghana once again, 1-0 away. And so
are they a strong team, or are we just the?
I think they got Ghana at a good time for them, a bad time for us.
How is our team now compared to our team 4 years ago?
Oh, I think it's way better. In a way better. I think there are more options now. A lot of the talents have developed, and
All right.
There's higher confidence.
Let's listen to Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah.
He spoke.
I think you represent your country is like a one-time thing, That's the one with the biggest emotion and feeling for me, Means a lot wearing that jersey, with a lot of pride, Obviously, AFCON is also one major tournament that the country love and wants to participate in. Not qualifying was a big disappointment, but I think the full focus now is on the World Cup qualifiers. We have to qualify that at all costs, and I think we are on the right path now. So, yeah, just keep going. 2010, we went all the way to quarterfinals.
Suarez is sent off.
And I believe this squad can even do more than that, But first, we have to qualify, and then we can focus on the tournament itself. The belief in myself has always been there growing up from Nima, The external stuff, like scoring, performing well, how people talk and stuff, it helps. But internally, the belief for myself will always be there, irrespective of whatever happens. It's easy to always focus on the bigger goal of wanting to win the Champions League, World Cup, but...
All right, Alidu Seidu has also been talking ahead of the game. Let's listen to him.
The best way to appeal to the Ghanaians, because as you know, the World Cup, as you know what's going on in Ghana. So yeah, I think it's the best way to appeal for Ghanaians, and it's very, very important for Ghana to qualify, because a big nation, we have to always qualify for World Cup every year, because we are having this talent, we are having very good players. So yeah, I think it's the best way to appeal to the Ghanaians, because we're not qualifying to the AFCON, or they were very, very disappointed in us. And yeah, not only the Ghanaians, even the other countries, like our teammates, when we talk with them and we tell them we are not qualified, yeah, they are disappointed, because we have a lot of qualities. We have a very, very good team, and yeah, you have to qualify for this World Cup.
Yes, we have to qualify. We have the men. We have a good team. We have a solid team.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're better now than before.
Yeah,
we're better now than before. Yeah. So fingers crossed. Let's talk about our wonderful under-17 boys, making us so proud.
Yeah, I mean, once you beat Nigeria, you've won the hearts of Ghanaians.
Look.
And it was such an important game.
Yeah.
Because the main purpose of the WAFU tournament is to qualify for the main AFCON. And to do that, you need to reach a final. And their way was rivals Nigeria. And so it was more like a double-edged sword, where you get to beat your rivals and also secure qualification to the AFCON. But now that the qualification has been served to Ghana, is more of what more can they do in this tournament, because so
now we are going.
Yeah, we are going. We've qualified. That was the primary target, I'm sure. But the question now is, how far can they go? Can they get the trophy? Because there's a chance for revenge. Their first game they lost against Ivory Coast by 3-0. And there were so many questions as to whether they can even qualify for the AFCON. But they bounced back, reached the semi-final, and beat Nigeria. So now there's a chance to avenge that 3-0 defeat earlier in the tournament. And
we're supposed to meet Ivory Coast again.
yes, so that
Yes.
you are meeting them in the final, yes.
Yes.
And I think it would be a good test because that's the quality of opposition that they'll be facing next year at the Under-17 AFCON. So it's more or less like any prep for them to really see and gauge where they stand among some of the elite countries, when it comes to the Under-17 level. And it'll be nice to bring a trophy home. We've not seen a trophy in a while from the men's side. And so it will be good to at least see a little. I think our last trophy at youth level was the African Games, which was some few years ago. And so we're hoping that they'll be able to bring the trophy home and give us more reason to celebrate.
Well, we wish them all the best. Vim. Where will the AFCON be?
Next year in Morocco.
In Morocco, next year. All right. We're going. And their coach, Prosper Nate Ogum, spoke to us. Let's listen.
Played well so far, so we deserve to be there. That's why we are there. As far as Côte d'Ivoire is concerned, we've played them. We've seen them play. They've also played it. They've also seen us play. So I think basically both teams are aware of how each team is going to play.
All right. We'll wish them all the best and full vim. They have our support. We'll be going to Morocco, no?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going.
Yeah.
Will you take me?
No, yeah. No, now we're in Morocco, they were like brothers.
Full vim. All right, let's talk about the King's Baton.
Yes, and so as you know, it's customary for the baton to go around Commonwealth countries ahead of the Commonwealth Games. And, the 70-plus Commonwealth countries around the world. And basically it's to promote unity and togetherness ahead of the Commonwealth Games, which would take place next year. And so it's the turn of Ghana to receive the baton. And that event would actually be happening this morning. I'm sure it's just about starting. And so we'll be giving you more details much later in the day. But the president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, that's Richard Apokavi, he's been speaking to 3 Sports on what to expect today when the King's Baton arrives in Ghana.
King's Baton Relay is a very traditional thing. As you said, it's just to usher in the Commonwealth Games. And we are preparing. Originally, it was supposed to have been held the weekend when we had the tragic accident. So now it's been rescheduled. So it's not a very big thing, just a small thing. We are prepared to start tomorrow. If it's from tomorrow, the 8th to the 3rd to the 8th of October. So tomorrow we have the start at the presidency. That will start the relay. Then we'll do some parts of Accra, and then we'll end at the AMA head office, the Kimbu there. Then Saturday, a bit of traditional. We'll go Ayimensa to Ebri, and then we'll go to Ebri Girls, Adontin Senior High School, and then we'll go to the Ebri Paramount Chief of Ebri, and then we'll go to Dowinya High, Somanya. They're having their Safotufiam, I believe, and we want to just, it's part of the traditional thing we are trying to do too there.
And when that baton arrives in Ghana, our very own Bilishen is
Bill
one
is part of the
senior
delegation,
men.
yes. The big men.
The big men.
The selected, esteemed guests. Bill is not a small gentleman.
Who are going to experience the baton.
Yeah, he's going to hold the baton.
But it's a very big baton, though.
Yes.
Is that a regular size baton?
Yes.
That's the normal size?
Yes,
I see.
usually,
It looks really
yeah.
big.
So, yeah, it's almost similar to like the Olympic torch.
Okay.
Yeah, which also goes around before.
That's what they use for the relay?
Yes. And so the long...
Yeah.
just to signify something about,
I
the
see.
Commonwealth Games. So,
Well, we'll be there to support Bilishen.
yes. All the best.
We'll be there to support Bilishen as he experiences this baton. But it's a lovely thing to experience, I'm sure. So we'll be there to support him. Definitely. All right. Now let's talk about the Premier League. What's happening?
Yes, and so the Premier League returns this weekend. There are a number of games and, a number of issues to touch on. It's been a rough patch for some teams. Chelsea, Manchester United, and also Liverpool, who all of a sudden have lost back-to-back games in the Premier League and then in the Champions League as well. But there's Friday night action where Bournemouth would be facing Fulham. There's also more where there's another London derby between Arsenal, West Ham. Chelsea would be facing Liverpool. I mentioned that the two teams are struggling at the moment and would need those 3 points as well. There are further games too as well. And it will be an interesting one. But we'll be providing you updates on our social media handles at 3 Sports GHN. So stay right locked in. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Erica, for coming through with sports. And yes, of course, this is TV3, and this is the home of the Ghana Premier League. So stay with us. Now, if you're looking for a university that will prepare your child for a wonderful future, then Academic City University is the best choice for you. At Academic City University, we don't just teach, we nurture creators, innovators, and leaders to shape tomorrow's world. We offer undergraduate programs in engineering, computer sciences, business, communication arts, BSc in artificial intelligence, robotics, engineering, and more. And it's the first and only one of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa, with a world-class studio facilities and faculty. Our students don't just learn the latest technology, they create it. And if you are, you already have your first degree and you're looking to do other degrees in addition, please come to us. We've got just the courses for you. Give us a call on 026-269-3870 or visit our website, act.edu.gh for more information. Now, on to our first draw for the morning. If you dial *439#, it's time to win 1,000 Ghana cedis. Here we go. If your phone number is 0530-787***, congratulations, you won 1,000 Ghana cedis. Please check your phone. The money has just landed. Stay tuned. You're watching TV3 Newday. We'll be right back.